Have you ever wondered what a world without men would look like? Sounds wild, right? Well, some animals are already living it. Today on Fast Animal Facts, we're diving into the fascinating world of parthenogenesis, a form of reproduction that doesn't need males at all. Intrigued? Let's get started. Parthenogenesis is a type of asexual reproduction where an egg can develop into an offspring without being fertilized by a sperm. This phenomenon occurs in various species across the animal kingdom, from insects to reptiles, and even some birds. In fact, scientists have known about this phenomenon for over a century, first observing it in pigeons. But how does it work and what does it mean for these species? Let's find out. Time to dive into some remarkable examples of parthenogenesis in the animal world. One fascinating case is the mourning gecko, Lepidodactylus lugubris, native to islands in the Indian and Pacific Oceans. These geckos are all female and reproduce through parthenogenesis, but they still maintain genetic variation through a process called automixis. Automixis is a type of reproduction where a new individual comes from a single cell that has divided through a process called meiosis. This involves recombination during egg formation, where different parts of the same egg can combine, leading to offspring that are not entirely identical to the mother. This process helps introduce genetic diversity among offspring, ensuring that mourning geckos can adapt to various environmental challenges over time. Interestingly, although rare, female mourning geckos can produce male offspring. However, these males are typically infertile. Moving on to Coquita, a crocodile who made headlines by producing a viable egg without any male involvement. Coquita had been living alone for 16 years in a Costa Rican zoo called Parque Reptilandia before laying a clutch of eggs in 2018. One of these eggs contained a fully formed crocodile fetus, despite the absence of any male crocodiles in her enclosure. Ultimately, it never hatched and was deemed stillborn. Crocodiles do not have sexual chromosomes at all, and Coquita's parthenogenically produced offspring, which was female, likely formed that way solely because of the temperature at which the egg was incubated. This documented case provides compelling evidence that parthenogenesis can occur in species not known for this reproductive strategy, challenging our understanding of animal reproduction. What happened to Coquita is facultative parthenogenesis, a rare phenomenon in nature that allows sexually reproducing species to sometimes reproduce asexually. Komodo dragons native to Indonesia have adapted uniquely to their environment. Living isolated in the wild, they can become quite aggressive when approached, making their reproductive strategies all the more intriguing. These dragons have evolved to reproduce both sexually and parthenogenetically. Charlie, a remarkable female Komodo dragon residing at the Chattanooga Zoo in Tennessee, defied expectations. Despite efforts to pair her with a male companion named Coquita for breeding, Charlie stunned researchers by independently giving birth to 3 healthy hatchlings, Onyx, Jasper and Flint, through parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis is extremely rare among vertebrates, but allowed Charlie to reproduce without a male partner, showcasing her extraordinary independence. This incredible ability isn't just a curiosity, it's a survival strategy for species like the Komodo dragon. With only about 0.1% of vertebrates capable of parthenogenesis, Charlie's story highlights the evolutionary flexibility and resilience of these ancient reptiles. Certain species of sharks, such as the bonnethead shark, have also been observed to reproduce parthenogenetically under specific conditions. Parthenogenesis had never been documented in cartilaginous fish until a bonnethead shark gave birth in a zoo aquarium in Omaha in 2007. Whiptail lizards, genus Aspidocelis, found in North and South America are entirely female and reproduce exclusively through parthenogenesis. These lizards have evolved to bypass the need for males entirely, showcasing the adaptability of parthenogenesis in diverse environments. In the insect world, aphids are notorious for their ability to reproduce parthenogenetically during favorable conditions. This reproductive strategy allows aphid populations to rapidly expand without the need for mating, making them highly successful pests in agricultural settings. While parthenogenesis offers intriguing possibilities, particularly in terms of reproductive autonomy and disease prevention, the concept poses significant scientific and ethical challenges, especially concerning its application to humans. The complex nature of genetic diversity and evolutionary stability requires careful consideration in any discussion of its potential benefits. In conclusion, Parthenogenesis is a remarkable natural phenomenon that allows certain species to reproduce without males. While it presents fascinating possibilities, the concept poses significant scientific and ethical challenges, especially concerning its application to humans. Parthenogenesis is not exactly immaculate conception. Any offspring produced in this manner shares most of its DNA with the mother. This process can only occur in animals with certain types of chromosomes and the ability to pass on genes in a specific manner. This type of reproduction can't happen in humans or other mammals naturally because they use a type of genomic imprinting that requires a specific set of genes to be switched on by the male and a specific set of genes by the female to form an embryo. The discovery of parthenogenesis in species like mourning geckos, sharks, crocodiles, lizards, and insects underscores the need for further research and careful consideration of its implications. What are your thoughts on parthenogenesis? Could it ever be a viable reproductive strategy for humans? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of animal reproduction, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more mind-blowing facts with us at Fast Animal Facts.